welcome everyone to RedRaiders.com. I'm Shannon, this is Zach, and this is Fly Off the Handle, where we basically overreact to anything and everything Tech football related. Now, Zach, there's a lot to overreact to after Saturday.
Absolutely, Shannon. I am a virtual pit of rage. I have a whole list of things here I can run my mouth about and spew my anger upon the masses.
Now, Zach, run your mouth about the offense.
I will do so, Shannon. Davis Webb, my God, you cannot turn the ball over. 3 really bad mistakes. 2 interceptions, a safety in the end zone, and he got away with more. There were other throws when you go back and watch the game film that are going to be picked by better secondaries. They're going to be returned and have points scored against you. When you struggle that immensely with a turnover margin like Texas Tech did last year, your leadership on offense cannot make mistakes like that. One of the best lessons you have to learn as a college quarterback, if you listen to them talk, is live to fight another day. Throw that bastard 3 rows into the stands. Don't force a pass. My God, the one that ping-ponged off of Devin Lauderdale and 5 or 6 defenders before resting the arms of a 400-something pound defensive lineman. Not good. Those are the things Texas Tech cannot afford from their senior leadership.
Now let's calm down a little bit. Is there anything positive about this?
Absolutely. As much as we talk crap on the offense right there, they scored 42 points and racked up 636 yards. What's going to happen when they actually are mistake-free? My God, they're going to score a ton of points. And on the positive side, Bradley Marquez. That's your hashtag BAMF award of the week. That guy won the football game for him. And it wasn't just the 2 big catches you saw for touchdowns. You want to do something entertaining tonight, anyone? Go rewatch the game and just keep your eyes on Marquez every play. It was a thing of beauty. That's what you expect from senior leadership. Second happy thing there, running backs. God, that was pretty. Justin Stockton, Dre Washington, and Quentin White. That was fun. Some of the old-timers in the stadium were probably like, we kind of like this running game thing going on right there. Keep doing that. I thought they had a huge strategic advantage at times. Run the damn ball down people's throats. Wins are sexy too, even if you run the football.
Now, what about the defense?
Oh, God, the defense. And they're mad, and we know they're mad because we've hung around them. But rewatching the game film last night, the thing I guess I didn't grasp on Saturday when I was running around doing 25 things, the physicality up front. Central Arkansas moved them off the ball 5 yards about every time. That's how they were running the ball so effectively and how they were sustaining long drives. You can't have that crap. You cannot be out-muscled by a lower division opponent. What do you think is going to happen on the rest of their schedule if they can't be more physical than the offensive fronts they're facing? I can tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be a long damn season.
Now, Zach, there has to be something positive about the defense, correct?
I hope there is, and the thing we've picked up the last 2 days in talking to them, they are really pissed off, and that's the best way we can describe it. They are embarrassed. The attitude they've been showing us is they're ashamed of what happened on Saturday, and you hope that fuels something fantastic. You hope they take that to heart, and they work their butts off in practice this week, and they come out against UTEP and say, that's not our defense. That's not the way Texas Tech's coaching staff prepared their kids. We're going to make a point. We're going to get much, much better. And 3 kids who I thought really played their butts off Saturday. Keenan Ward from Snyder, Texas. Some massive hits from the safety position. Demetrius Alston on the defensive line worked his butt off every single play and was in on a ton of tackles. And then Austin Stewart wasn't a starter but filled in a ton in that game. Big physical kid. I think he's going to have a great year.
All right, and now uncork about UTEP.
Oh boy, can we uncork about UTEP. After the game, I think all of us were a little shaky as it was over what just happened between Texas Tech and Central Arkansas. Then I pull up the old iPhone and look at the UTEP-New Mexico game, and Aaron Jones runs for a whole bunch of yards. Over 200 yards rushing on the night. They ran for over 300 as a team, and what do you immediately start thinking of? Oh, God, Tech can't stop the run. And I'm telling you what, that's how I fly off the handle with the UTEP game. If they don't shut Aaron Jones down, they will lose to UTEP. That is as simple as I can say it for you.
Is there anything positive you can say about this matchup next Saturday?
I think there's a lot of things positive we can say about this matchup. New Mexico threw the ball 9 times against UTEP. I wouldn't particularly call that a tested secondary for the Miners. I think Davis Webb and company rebound really well. He goes out there and shows the leadership skills that we know Davis Webb has. I think they may attack the Miners secondary just a little bit.
Now, Zach, that was a lot of raging. Are there any final points you want to make before we end this?
Shannon, I am never short of rage or anger. And here's the last thing we're going to close on. And this came out both after the game Saturday and once again in the Monday press conference. They underestimated Central Arkansas. That's by their own self-admission. That is inexcusable. How in the hell you do that as a major Division I football program, I have no idea. Especially knowing that these lower division schools are not lower and beneath you. They will beat you. You can't tell me with all the TVs around the facility, your Twitter, your Instagrams, and everything else, they weren't perfectly aware that Iowa State just got waxed by North Dakota State earlier in the day. Same thing happened to Kansas State last year. This team has not attained a level where they can underestimate opponents. Absolutely ridiculous. That cannot happen again. I hope they learn from their lesson and they respect their opponents, because here's the truth of it. I don't care who it is. Every team left on their schedule, Tech underestimates them, they get beat.
All right, and we will see what happens on Saturday. Of course, keep to redraiders.com for all of information about Tech football. For now, we bid you farewell. I'm Shannon, this is Zach, and you are on redraiders.com.